We'll be providing tonight's play-by-play action from the John Lee Press Box high above John Turco Field as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Womps of Braintree High in a Bay State Conference Herget Division game. Walpole is coming off an impressive 34-6 rout of Brookline in their last game. The win lifted the Orange and Blue to 2-3, 0-1, and in fourth place in the division. Braintree brings in a Herget runner-up 3-2 mark, 1-0 in the division, and with a 3-game winning streak. In the very complicated MIAA power rankings, Walpole is ranked 15th in Division 3 and 16th in the Boston Globe poll. Let's see. Okay. While Braintree is 16th in Division 1, according to the MIAA, and 15th in the Globe. Walpole desperately needs to stay on the winning track. A team has to win at least 3 of their first 8 games to qualify for the MIAA postseason Super Bowl eligible tournament and finish in the top 16 in their division. Junior running back Andrew Falzone was the big gun against the Warriors last week, scoring 3 touchdowns and rushing for a career-high 158 yards on 21 carries. Falzone had picked up 156 yards on 25 carries in the spring game against Newton North. Quarterback Corey Kilroy threw for 171 yards and a TD in the win, his high-water passing mark to date. Sean O'Brien pulled in 4 passes for 92 yards, while Max Collins had 3 receptions for 79 yards and a touchdown. Scoring-wise, Falzone's 6 TDs lead the squad with 36 points. Place kicker Aiden Feeney has 15 points on 12 of 13 PATs and a field goal. Max Collins and the injured Tucker Hazel, both have a pair of 6-pointers. The Timberwolves have sandwiched wins over Framingham 37-24 in Brookline around setbacks to Natick, Wellesley, and Milton. After opening losses to Hingham 24-7 and Stoughton 27-26, the Womps have beaten Framingham 29-0, Holliston 34-21, and Needham 17-14. Mario Franciosa Johnson had an 85-yard kick return touchdown against Stoughton, the same team that Cam Garrity had an 80-yard TD kickoff return. Braintree blanked Walpole in the spring 16-0, snapping a 2-year win streak by the Orange and Blue, 38-28 in 2019 and 21-9 in 2018. Well, Mike, we've been talking about this. The team needs to continue winning in order to get a favorable draw and even qualify for the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking before, and Braintree just seems like a pretty, all you can go by is scores that, of the games they've already had, but this seems like a game that on paper looks evenly matched. And the next 2 opponents, Needham and Newton North, sort of seem, just by the scores, not based on any, first-hand knowledge, but just by the scores you see, to be winnable games. So to get tonight and to have those 2 in front of you after this, that gets them looking at a 5-3 record, probably middle of the pack in terms of rankings, avoiding that 1 or 2 or 3 seed in the first round.
Right.
So, but I was thinking when you said Braintree was ranked 16th in Division 1, I have to believe they're probably, I don't know how, one of the smallest schools in Division 1.
Right.
And I can't imagine, them looking forward to face like a St. John's Prep or something like that in the first round. Yeah. So, no, it's a big game. I think, again, just based on scores and you try to evaluate other teams and how they've done, I feel like it's a pretty even game on paper. So, big game tonight for the boys.
Right. And we have beautiful weather here at Turco Field. It was a day up in the 70s all day long, and right now I'm trying to find my weather.
73 when I got here today.
Oh, then we'll go with that. 73 at kickoff.
It will get cooler though.
It will a little bit, but it's been a beautiful fall so far.
I was struck, too, by the size of the roster. I've mentioned a few times in our telecast how impressed I was with the number of people that went out for Walpole's football team. 73. The enrollment for Walpole has got to be, 500-600 less than Braintree, and Braintree only has like 50-plus players on their team.
Right.
So, yeah, a lot more participation on the Walpole side. Really a couple tough losses for Walpole, too. Natick in overtime,
Right.
Milton at the buzzer with the field goal. Wellesley was one that just wasn't – it was a close game, but just wasn't there at the end for Walpole. But certainly we've played the boys tough. Hopefully they're just getting better every week in practice, and it pays off tonight. Like I said, I think this is a crucial game. If they lose tonight, and even if they win the next 2 weeks, it's 4-4 going into the playoffs.
Right.
I think you're lower down in the rankings. You're probably going to be facing a 2, 3, or 4, or 5 seed, which will be certainly a big challenge. Right. As opposed to 5-3, this is all guessing. Who knows how it's going to lay out? 5-3 to me is somewhere between 6 and 10, and that's who you're probably going to be playing. Someone between 6 and 10 in the first round. So yeah.
All right, well, we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back with you shortly. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Turco Field. Game is beginning a little bit later, 15 minutes or so, because Braintree ran into traffic coming up on a Friday night. What a surprise.
Exactly.
Different thing. All right, the two captains for Braintree, Hilliard Baker and Kevin McGurn.
Yeah.
Walpole's out there with T.J. Farrell, Will Domino, and, of course, the injured Tucker Hazel.
Well, Braintree does show one more captain, but I don't see a number 3 dressed out there. Cameron Garrity, which might be a break for the Timberwolves. I see actually him now. I see him on the left-hand side of the field here. He's in just a jersey.
Oh, right, yeah. I think he had scored a big touchdown for them against, he had an 80-yard touchdown kickoff return against Stoughton. That's a good thing for us that he's injured.
Yeah.
And we're both looking at this, so we will actually get the flip of the coin. We're usually way behind on this, but tonight we are right on the ball. And there's the coin flip.
Tucker Hazel still on crutches. I don't know if he's had his surgery yet.
Right.
Well, Domino, T.J. Farrell.
Okay, so who did we both look away? Whoever won deferred to the second half. I think Braintree won and deferred to the second half. Although
well, it's very confusing coin toss.
All right, Walpole will be going right to left on your TV screen and will receive. So Walpole will get a chance to go right out there with the O and get something started nice and fast. Both teams out on the field getting ready for the national anthem, which will be played by the Walpole High Band. All right, Braintree all set for the national anthem, and Walpole heading over to their sideline to do the same. So with the playing of the national anthem, we'll be getting ready for the opening kickoff. I'd just like to mention last week's game against Brookline was youth football game, so any youth football Walpole players were here for the game. Tremendous showing by the younger football players here. This week it's the youth cheerleaders. So if you can see on the far side, you'll see a lot of cheerleaders over there. And the majority of them, the younger kids who have the opportunity to look up to some of their high school compatriots, and this doing what they would like to do.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage in every town. By the way, I can't get over the fact that no one's holding the chains, so it doesn't seem like we have a chain gang at the moment, which will become apparent in a minute. Unless they're kind of standing to the side someplace.
I see a lot of photographers, but no chain gang, like you said. All right. And kicking off for Braintree, it's shot, picked up at the 30 to the 35. Still in the street to the 40 is Danny Bush. And he gets the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Oh, here they come. They were kind of standing to the side.
All right. So they're going to mark the ball on the 42 of Walpole. There was a flag, though, and this is going to be holding on Walpole. It'll be bringing it back from the point of the infraction, which was the 35. So Walpole will now start on their 25.
Looking at the O-line to start, I see Ali Salih, number 55. I tell you, he's a Swiss Army knife. He plays fullback, linebacker, tackle, changes numbers. You got to keep up with him. But he's playing left tackle tonight. I'll try to set the rest of the offense as we go forward.
Here's the snap to Kilroy. He hands off to Falzone. Andrew up the line has close to a first down. He's got about 8 on the play.
Yeah, good start. Good hole up the middle. They've been, ever since Hazel's got hurt, they've been running the little tighter formation with Domino at fullback. He was the lead that time, and Falzone starts off with a nice 7-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 3. Looks like Collins wide right, O'Brien wide left, McKenzie in the slot, Kilroy at quarterback.
That's a quick pass slant over on the side, hit right away. That was
McKenzie, I believe. It looks like a loss of 2.
Yeah. Goes as soon as he caught it. They're going back to the 30-yard line. Yeah, it is a loss of 2.
So the offensive line at right tackle, we have junior Mike Welter. He's been there all year. Number 50 at right guard, Jack Rana, senior. Tim Brady at center, and Matt Florio Souza at left guard.
3rd and about 5 for Walpole. Kilroy gets out of the grasp. Again, still going. Fumble.
Walpole's got
Walpole recovered, but it'll be a 4th down up to the 33. Looks like to the 33. A pickup of only 3 on that, but he avoided several tackles in the backfield and was lucky to get away when he did.
Yeah, he was under pressure. He had to pull it down and run. Like you said, he broke like 3 or 4 tackles, and for a second there, I thought he had some room, but good pursuit by Braintree, and they go 3 and out on their first series. Kilroy's back to punt. He started out the year punting, gave it up for a game or 2, but now is back there again.
There's a snap back to Kilroy. He gets off a long kick.
It's over his head. Oh, did he touch it? No. All right.
It is down by Walpole. It was T.J. Farrell down there to down the ball. And Braintree will take over on their 23-yard line.
James Tellier, number 4, the junior at quarterback. We also named to watch tonight for Braintree, Mario Franciosa Johnson, both juniors. I don't see him back there now, though. We'll see if he gets in there in a little bit.
Handoff up to the 35, maybe the 36, carried by Steve Luongo.
Short 2-yard gain, it looks like, 2 or 3. Set in the Walpole defense. Farrell and Colleran at the ends. Cervello inside a tackle. He's supported also with, let's see if I can see. Oh, sophomore number 75. Ryan Musto will get the rest in the next play.
The handoff again up the middle. Looks close to a first down.
Pretty good hole there on the right side. Looks like Domino in on the tackle. Domino is one of the linebackers with number 3, Shane Hurley on the outside. Domino shares the inside with number 44, Jay McKenzie. Actually, I don't see McKenzie out there right now. It's the 55, Elise Ali. Again, the Swiss Army knife. Linebacker, tackle, fullback. He does it all.
Braintree comes up to the line. Handoff to Luongo. He gets up to the 35. They got the first down already.
Oh, I'm off. Got to get back on it here. Walpole going with a little bit different look. Braintree features more of a running attack, so there's only, I mean, they've been playing a lot of spread offenses all year. I can see deep safety Max Collins, cornerback here down towards us on the left-hand side. Number 15, Jay McKenzie, and up on the right-hand side at the top corner, Dan Bush, where he's been all year. Falzone playing a little bit more of a linebacker spot instead of a safety spot this week. You can see him on the line of scrimmage.
As a pass to Luongo, back to pass, throws complete. Tackled right away by Falzone at about the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 4.
Yeah, Falzone sort of like the Patrick Chung this week here, playing close to the line of scrimmage. He had coverage on the tight end. Wrapped up pretty well, he usually does. 3rd and 4.
Franciosa Johnson just came into the lineup. We'll see if they utilize him on this play. 3rd down and about. Long 3. Handoff going around the left side. Gets the first down. That was Cameron Grieve. He gets up to the 45 of Braintree. And another first down for the blue and white.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little methodical, but it's working so far. 2 first downs, moving the chains. Still on their side of the field, though, so still an opportunity here for Walpole to, stop them and get the ball back in decent field position.
Splitting wide right is Greavy. Handoff to Franciosa Johnson. He gets maybe a yard.
Yeah, and that's Cervello with the penetration, and he was holding on. Tell you, I've commented many times that I'm amazed that a kid of his size really handles himself well on the interior line, and he made the tackle there.
2nd down and a long 8 for Braintree. Again, that was a reverse and another handoff.
Yeah, that was the 23 there.
Yeah, Franciosa Johnson, yeah.
I mean, with an offense like this, you got to stay disciplined, and Walpole certainly did. Farrell set the edge on the left-hand side, even though it was going the other way to begin with. that forced Johnson to kind of cut it up and allowed all the Walpole defenders to catch up. Cervello and Falzone. Looks like Falzone chased him down from the other end because he was up on the right-hand side. But yeah, you got to stay disciplined with all this misdirection.
Right.
You got to play your lane.
All right, 3rd and about 7.5, maybe 8. And we've got Francioso Johnson blowing off the line there, untouched.
I think he saw, I mean, there was really nobody deep there. I mean, Collins was kind of shaded to the left. And maybe he said, I see daylight.
Right. It'll bring up a 3rd and about 12 here, maybe 12.5.
Tell you, Walpole's pass rush has been a big strength of theirs all season, especially T.J. Farrell, number 80, coming from the right side. Colleran has been a force. We'll see. Even Musto, the sophomore, has moved his way into the starting lineup. He shares time, but he's also done a good job.
Tellier back to pass, looks, fires.
Oh,
Incomplete.
great play.
Great. Knocked down by Danny Bush over there on the far side. It wouldn't have been enough for a first down, but Bush made sure that that ball didn't get to the receiver.
Yeah, Bush closed hard, was able to strip. He arrived right at the right time, was able to strip down the arm, cause the incompletion. Again, good job by the Timberwolves holding them in their own territory here. I don't know, how good their punter is or anything, but hopefully we can come out of here with decent field position.
There's the snap. Punt. Oh, shot punt.
Got a break there.
Yeah. And it's going to go out of bounds at the Walpole 47. Wow. 11-yard punt there. Great field position for Walpole here with 3:41 left to go in the first quarter. Walpole will have a 1st and 10 from their own 47.
The only guy I didn't mention last time was, I don't know. I don't see Farrell out there. Farrell comes in every now and then to play tight end, but he's not out there now.
There's a snap to Kilroy. He hands off to Falzone. Falzone goes into the middle of the line. Gets maybe a long yard and a half.
That was the same play as the first one. Not similar results on that one.
Right. 2nd down, about 9. In motion is Falzone. Over to the flat to him. Gets up to midfield, still on his feet, goes out of bounds about the Braintree 46. They're going to say it's the 48. Pickup of about 4. And it'll bring a 3rd and about 5. Max Collins split wide left in front of us. Kilroy going to keep it, and he's going to swings up, gets to about the 46 of Braintree.
Yeah, I don't think Braintree was too fooled on that one.
And it will bring up another 4th down.
I would love to see them go for it here, even though. Oh, no, looks like they're going to punt the ball. Play a field position game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they haven't shown in the first 2 drives with the 2 3 and outs that they deserve to go for it on 4th and 3 or 4th and 4. So let's pin them back and
Daniel O'Shea deep for Braintree inside the 10. Snap to Kilroy. Gets it off a line drive. He takes it on the 9. Gets up to about the 16, maybe the 17. And that's where Braintree will take over on their own 17, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Logan Keys down there pretty quick on the punt coverage. Forced the returner to go straight upfield, and Domino was as usual, barreling down the middle of the field and ended up making the tackle with the help of Keys. That's a unique huddle formation. They kind of face the sideline as opposed to back towards the quarterback.
The Womps come up to the line. Tellier hands off, trying to go. He's hit behind the line, I think.
Yeah, John Colleran setting the edge, and Cervello, who's been active early here, he's been on multiple tackles, 3 or 4. But again, just like Farrell did before, Cervello set the edge, forced the back to cut up, and the D tackle's cleaned up.
So it'll be, they're giving him just barely the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down, 10.5 for Braintree. Tellier gets it, keeps it. No, he does. Fires, incomplete. He was looking for Kevin McGurn, one of his co-captains, tri-captains, and it went incomplete.
Yeah, again, tight coverage. Max Collins coming from the deep safety spot had close coverage and made it difficult to complete that. Game early, but dominated by both defenses.
Again, 3rd down and about 10.5 to go for the Womps.
This is where Walpole's pass rush needs to come into play. They've been a good one all year.
Tellier back. He's being chased.
Screen.
Gets it off. Complete, but not a first down. It was complete to Ryan Brooks. He gets up to about the 25.
Yeah, guess who was involved? Domino and Cervello. And Colleran again. Names that I've said quite a bit already here in the first quarter.
Back deep for Walpole, Brady Thine and Andrew Falzone. Tellier does the punting. Comes down. It's taken by Thine on midfield. He's to the 45, to the 40. Going on his feet down to about the 42
Got a
of
penalty
Braintree.
flag, though. I saw a flag fly in, but I don't see it anymore. Well, I don't know why. Maybe something flew out of someone's pocket.
I see it right on the sideline
there
at the
it is,
40.
yeah. Good job by Thine coming up. Is it Time? Hold on.
It's TH, so I don't know.
Time.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job by Time coming up to catch that. Those are tough. I mean, when you're on the run. But
Right.
he did a nice job, but it's negated here by the hold.
Another hold. This is 2 holds.
2 on the returns.
Right.
Special teams coach is
It will go
not
back
going to be happy.
back to the Walpole 49. No, they're not. They're. I don't remember too many, if any, holds so far this year, and you got 2 here already in the first quarter. 13 seconds to go in the initial quarter here. Walpole comes up to the line. Falzone in motion. Kilroy looking, firing.
Did he give it to him?
Looks
Yeah,
like
he
they gave it
did.
to him. McKenzie, yeah.
8-yard gain?
That will go up to the.
They're talking about it now,
yeah.
though.
And they are saying.
I actually don't know what they're thinking.
Incomplete, yeah.
There you go.
So the end, and that is also the end of the first quarter. So after a scoreless first quarter here, that the defense has been for both teams has been the story. Braintree got 2 first downs, I think, in their initial drive, 3 and out. The second, Walpole 2 3 and outs. So
Yeah,
anyway.
it's definitely shaping up to be one of those rock fights and low-scoring games. But every quarter brings something different.
Oh,
Walpole,
yeah.
I'm sure, is going to let Collins loose, let O'Brien loose, go downfield a little bit. Collins is a deep threat, so we'll see when that bears itself.
All right, they switch sides now. So Walpole will be going left to right on your TV screen. Second down and 10 for Walpole. Domino in motion this time. Falzone with a huge hole. He gets a first down. He's down to about the 37 of Braintree. Braintree, yep.
14 yards on that one. That's their first down of the game.
Right.
See if they can get a little momentum here.
The orange and blue comes up to the line. Again, Domino in motion. Handoff to Falzone. Same thing up the middle.
Oh!
Big play. Big open field tackle down at the 24.
And he finished that run, boy. I give credit to the Braintree kid, but boy, I wouldn't want to be that safety with Falzone coming down on him.
Right.
I give him a lot of credit for sticking in there, but great way to finish that run.
13-yard pickup, second back-to-back first downs for the Walpole squad.
Same play.
Again, Falzone jumps over, gets to about the 21. Pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up a second and about 7. Long 7, short 8. This time, again, Domino, again, Falzone, and a flag coming in. Falzone fighting his way, but it's at the line of scrimmage, so it may be a hold on Walpole. We'll take it out here and see.
Walpole using that play 4 times in a row, going over Brady at center, Ruhana at guard, and Welter at right tackle, the junior.
The officials still discussing this flag that went down.
Picking it up.
Picking it up, and they're waving it off. So it will be a pickup
17.
to the 17. Pickup of 4 for Falzone. Let there be light. Walpole comes up to the line. Third down and about 5. Five complete. Over on the left side.
Oh,
still on his feet.
Break it. His helmet's off. His helmet's off. They might blow it dead. His helmet came off before the goal line. But great effort by O'Brien.
Right. They will mark it on the
8 or so.
All right, so they will on, looks like the 7-yard line, they'll set it up on. Pickup of 10 on that, and another first down. First and goal for Walpole.
Tell you with Collins, O'Brien, Kilroy all coming back next year. And Falzone. there's some pieces there for the offense. I mean, they're losing a lot of guys on the line for sure, but those are some good guys to start with. Those guys are key players for the offense this year.
And they'll have gotten a whole season's worth of experience with the varsity. 9:55 left in the first half. First and goal for Walpole from the 7-yard line. Right.
High formation.
Center, yeah.
Domino up the middle.
Up the middle.
There he goes.
Touchdown.
In.
Touchdown. Will Domino.
Old-fashioned dive up the middle to the fullback. I'm sure that probably caught Braintree off guard, but and again, Domino, he's a strong runner.
Yeah.
He doesn't get many carries, but that's a perfect spot for him right there.
Actually, last week he scored on a 7-yard run too.
Nice.
So
obviously
this is
Braintree wasn't watching film there.
Right. Aiden Feeney getting ready for the extra point. There's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. It is right through the middle. And Walpole takes a 7-0 lead here. At the it's the 2:23 mark of the second quarter. So Will Domino back-to-back weeks with 7-yard touchdown runs. Aiden Feeney drills it right through the uprights, and we have a 7-0 Walpole lead here.
Tell you, Domino wouldn't be popular in fantasy football if they had it for high school, because Falzone took it all the way down the field, and Domino obviously took the touchdown. So at the end, but no, good for him. He obviously did a lot of the dirty work for Falzone to get all those yards. So I'm just busting chops on the fantasy thing, but
all right, Feeney getting ready to kick off here. His approach. He booms it down. It's taken on the 10 by Franciosa Johnson. Big hole up the middle. He gets up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Good run back for Franciosa.
Yeah, took it back with no fear. I mean, he was moving.
Right.
Good tackle by Elise Lee.
Like we said against in the Stoughton game for Braintree, Franciosa Johnson returned a kickoff 80 yards for a touchdown. 85 yards for a touchdown. Here's the snap to Tellier. Hand off to James Lee.
Good tackle.
And he gets maybe a yard.
Yeah, that was Domino again. Boy, he's been he's running for touchdowns, opening holes, making tackles, just doing it all tonight.
Hand off. Still going, and he gets maybe a yard.
He's a big pile, but I bet your 41's in there someplace. And sure enough, he is.
Yeah.
No, again, Braintree's been running this offense, ever since I've been watching Walpole High football. And, the boys are doing a good job staying in their lane, staying disciplined, not chasing. And the linebackers are doing a great job coming up to fill once the ends and tackles hold their spots. I don't know if Braintree has any kind of passing game. I mean, they're in a wide, 3-wide formation here. We'll see. Here they go.
Tellier back to pass now. Throws it up over the middle.
Bush. Oh!
Bush almost picked it off. Danny Bush was there again. Danny Bush has had a good night tonight,
He
too.
is. A couple pass breakups.
Right.
I mean, the Braintree receiver was definitely behind him, but I think Bush saw the ball coming.
Right.
And I think he would have been closer if he, he didn't have any idea where the ball was coming. But I think he saw the ball coming, and he was running to it like a receiver, and I'm sure he's going to kick himself the rest of the night for not having that one.
All right. Tellier back to punt. Foul zone and Tyne back for Walpole. Foul zone at about the 31. Tyne at about the 24. Here's the kick. And it's going to Tyne. Tyne gets these up to the 30, 35, 40. Still on his feet up to the 43-yard line. Did I see another flag come out?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Good job by Brady Tyne.
Right.
I mean, showing some quickness. First of all, securing the ball. That's the most important thing. But he's very decisive and has had 2 good returns. One, had called back a little bit by a penalty, but another good return there.
Yeah. Tyne's another junior, so I was just looking at the Braintree roster, and everyone who's touched the ball for Braintree is a junior.
Okay.
So they've got quite a young team, too. All right, first down for Walpole. Domino in motion. They give it a foul zone up the middle.
Oh, did he
fumble?
Looks
I
like
think Walpole
Farrell fell on
recovered
it.
it, yeah. They call down at the 47. Pickup of 5. Second down and 5 yards to go for Walpole. Rolling, looking, throwing. Complete to
Down
McKenzie.
To the 44-yard line. There's something going on, though. Flag way on the far sideline, that where they were lining up too. So that tells me illegal motion. Although there seems like Walpole's definitely going back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
It was a nice pickup again.
I would say. I don't know what that signal is.
Didn't know it either, but we'll see how much they go back. It's 5 yards back to the 40.
So far, every penalty has really hurt them. Punt return, kickoff return.
Right, yeah.
And now a completed pass to McKenzie.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
That's what penalties tend to do. But
yes, it does.
It's not like it was a penalty on a 1-yard gain. It's been penalties on good gains.
Right. Foul zone in motion this time. Kilroy looking, running to his right, looking, throwing.
Nice
McKenzie,
catch.
great catch. He gets down to the 33-yard line.
27 yards. Boy, Kilroy showed some great patience there.
And another first down for Walpole.
Boy, he was. I mean, he had some room, so he took his time, and there was a couple times where I thought he was going to let it go, but then he was patient. Finally, lofted it up nicely to McKenzie, who
made a great
high pointed it perfectly, and another first down now for the Timberwolves
at the 33 of Braintree. Handoff to foul zone. He's going around the left side, and he gets
not much
back to the line.
Maybe one.
Maybe one. Yeah. Nope, they're going to mark it at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. 5:26 and counting left in the half. Walpole on top. 7-0 on a 7-yard run by Will Domino and a PAT by Aiden Feeney. Kilroy looking. He's got foul zone. Foul zone is knocked out of bounds. He's close to a first down. They're going to mark it on the 20.
About the 23. It's close. I would say it's 9 yards, or are they going to give it to him? Are they going to measure?
They're going to say it's 9 yards, 9.5 yards. So it'll be a 3rd and inches for Walpole on the 23-yard line of Braintree. So Timberwolves driving for their hopefully second TD of this game. Really a game that they really do need to win I think, to show that last week's win wasn't fluky and that they can play with mostly everybody on the schedule.
Well, hey, I mean, Milton and Natick are both highly ranked teams,
right,
and they took them both to the wire. So,
Domino in motion, handoff to foul zone.
Oh, wow.
Big hit. He may have
that's
gotten
the first
to the
down
20.
For sure.
Yeah.
20-yard line?
Yeah,
4
20.
yards?
Yeah. They're going to mark it on the 19, so it was a 4-yard pickup.
Walpole definitely running clock here, too. Another big plus.
All right, the orange and blue comes up to the line.
Orange and pink tonight.
Yeah.
They got Breast Awareness Month.
Yes. And a timeout being called by
Braintree.
With 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first half. We've got a timeout on the field. This was a good sustained drive for Walpole here. And like you said, eating up the clock in addition to the yards.
Yeah, and Kilroy, they've featured mostly a short passing game tonight, but he's 5 for 6. The one exception was the scramble and the deep throw down to McKenzie.
Right.
For 27 yards. But, yeah, so far they've kind of featured this rollout, flat pass passing game, and I got Kilroy 5 for 6, 61 yards. Again, unofficial, but McKenzie resulting in 2 of those, and Falzone 2 and O'Brien 1. O'Brien, great effort, but his helmet came off. He would have scored.
Right.
How come there was no penalty on that if he gets his helmet torn off?
I don't know.
Oops, sorry.
Two teams going over strategy here. All right. Walpole comes back out on the field. Braintree's already out there. And we are ready to go. The Timberwolves come up to the line. Snap to Kilroy. He's back, looking, going into the corner. Just incomplete. He had McKenzie down there, but overthrew him out of bounds, actually. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, Collins ran a 10-yard in, but cut to take the DB with him, and McKenzie kind of ran across the field, and he had a step, but the throw was off target.
Again, Walpole up to the line. And In motion, Domino. Quick hitter to McKenzie.
That's O'Brien.
O'Brien, yeah.
And doing
O'Brien
a
gets
great job
first
of
down.
dragging his
Yeah.
defender.
Gets down to about the 5.
13 yards. Boy, O'Brien has shown some strength tonight.
Yeah. They're going to mark it on the 6. Pickup of 13, like you said. Another 1st and goal for Walpole.
Here comes Dan Nee at left tackle. Coming in for, well, they're going big because they're taking their fullback Domino out, so they're going, with the jumbo package.
Right.
And there's a
And
timeout.
Walpole here. Just under 3.5 minutes to go here from Turco Field. A good showing by the Brigade up in the top right-hand corner of the stands opposite us.
They're in black, so you can't see them.
Right, I know.
It's the optimal color to sneak into the game because you can come in the dark of the night.
Not that any of them would do that.
No.
No.
But it's great to see O'Brien emerge a little bit here, sophomore. Right. I mean, wow, great size on him. Sophomore, I believe, maybe a junior.
Junior, no.
The number's not right, so I don't know.
Right, yeah, maybe not.
Maybe they switched the whole thing.
Right.
You're probably right. He's probably a junior. They still have him as 89 on the roster. Come on, who's running the rosters here?
I know.
But no, great to see him emerge, and tonight he has shown some strength, carrying people after he makes the catch.
Braintree back out on the field. Walpole still going over their plays. And the Timberwolves break the huddle. Come back out to the line. 1st and goal.
Ali Salih, like I said, the Swiss Army knife, now in at fullback, giving Domino a break.
Far left. Hand off to foul zone. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, that was the captain, number 83 for Braintree, Kevin McGurn, coming off the right edge. Going back to a kind of their regular set now.
Right.
With Nee coming off and Domino back in at fullback. Although O'Brien, he's lined up in the backfield, although he is now a tight end.
Yeah.
Seems like a little confusion here.
Yeah.
And they're calling timeout again.
Yeah.
There was some confusion on this
Right.
play.
Yeah.
Got to get it right down here. This is
Right,
is a huge part of the game. I mean, you got to come away with points.
Yeah,
Obvious statement.
After this drive, yeah.
But to go up 14-0, Braintree comes out in the second half with the ball.
Right. .232 left in the first half. So Braintree could have a lot of time left on the clock when they get the ball back.
I could be way off, but I'm not seeing evidence of a downfield passing game for them just yet.
Right.
I mean, it just might be something they haven't shown yet. Certainly not like Wellesley or like Natick or
Yeah.
even Milton throwing. I don't know how many times Milton threw in the first half. Probably like 25 or 30. They ended up running the ball a lot more in the second half. But
Yeah. All right, Walpole comes back up to the line. McKenzie split left.
I
Collins
formation.
split right.
Kilroy behind center, under center.
Kilroy rolling left.
Got
Fires
Domino.
complete to Domino.
He does nothing. He just scores touchdowns. That's all he does.
And that's a 6-yard touchdown this time.
What a really nice call there. Line up in the eye. All they've done out of the eye is run the ball. They fake it to foul zone. He rolls out. Domino releases. He's wide open. Second touchdown of the night for Domino. He's been all over the place offensively, defensively. I even remember him making a special teams tackle on the punt return. So congrats to him.
The kick by Feeney is up and good. And Walpole takes a 14-0 lead here with at the 9:37 mark. So Walpole with another long drive here. And Feeney puts through his 14th PAT in 15 attempts. Last week he had his streak snapped when he didn't actually miss the extra point. It was blocked.
Okay.
The Brookline was able to get a kid in and block the PAT, but Aiden has been just spot on this year.
Oh, look at the hustle on our camera guy, by the way,
Yeah,
running down
Harry
the field.
Murphy doing a great job up and down on the field there, up on top on the roof here. Brian Carroll, 2 of our Walpole High grads who are still working for Walpole Media. All right. Feeney, we're ready with his kickoff. And here we go. It's Franciosa again. Franciosa Johnson coming down the side here. He gets to the 20-25 and gets to about the 27-yard line. And that's where Braintree will take over on their own 27. 2:13 left in the first half with your Walpole Timberwolves on top, 14-0 on a pair of TDs by Tri-Captain Will Domino. 1 on a 7-yard run, 1 on a 6-yard pass from Corey Kilroy.
Looks like Braintree has an injury there, 52. He's been out there.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Lee. He's been playing most of the game, both sides. All right, let's see if Braintree has some sort of passing game here. No, another run to start.
Up to the 32, 33. They're going to mark him on the 33. Pick
Foul
up
zone
of
with
6.
the tackle.
Tellier waiting for the snap. He's got it. Hands off to Ryan Brooks. Brooks gets up to about the 35. That's right where they'll mark him.
I think I saw Ryan Musto there as the initial guy.
3rd and about a long 2 for the Womps.
I mean, they're just letting the clock run.
Right.
2 runs in a row. Here they go again.
That's a first down. Carried by Brooks again. He gets up to about the 40. They're going to mark it on the 40-yard line.
I mean, maybe they take a shot here, but the clock is still running. This is where maybe they take a shot. They got the first down.
Right.
I think they have 2 timeouts.
I think so. I think you're right.
I think they're, I don't know if they're playing for the fact that they have the ball coming out, but.
Tellier back to pass.
Pressure by Farrell.
Whoa. No, he gets away from it. But he's going to be dropped way back at the 19-yard line.
By Joe Cervello. Tell you, Farrell had the original hit, and I was a little nervous because he kind of got him up around the neck.
He did. It was up high.
But Tellier, to his credit, stayed up. And
looks like they blew it dead at the 26-yard line.
But that was all Cervello needed, and they're going to let it run out. Wow.
And that
Wow.
that's a very strange ending to this first half. But Walpole is on top, 14 to nothing, with 2 second quarter touchdowns. Will Domino a 7-yard run, and Will Domino a 6-yard pass reception from Corey Kilroy, and Aiden Feeney the 2 PATs. And at halftime, Walpole leads 14 to nothing. They're going to take a break. We're going to do the same thing. We'll be back shortly for second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from Turco Field. Your Walpole Timberwolves on top 14 to nothing on a pair of Will Domino touchdowns. The offense, after a slow start, 2 3-and-outs in the first quarter, pretty much dominated the entire second quarter. I had them for 8 first downs in that second quarter, and of course the 2 touchdowns. Walpole will be kicking off in this second half, and Braintree, Walpole will be going once again right to left on your TV screen. Aiden Feeney.
Yeah, it was a good first half for the Timberwolves. I mean, some names that stood out for me, of course, were Domino with the 2 TDs, but he had, I don't know, half a dozen tackles. I really liked the job the defensive line did, especially Cervello was pretty involved. Falzone, 52 yards rushing. Colleran and Farrell doing their jobs at defensive end, turning the plays up towards the inside. That's why Domino and Colleran and Musto are getting the tackles that they are.
And we are underway. Taken back at the 5 by Francioso Johnson. He's got to head his steam up, still on his feet, gets up to the 30-yard line, and that's where Braintree will start the second half on their own 30, first and 10. All right, the Womps break the huddle, come up to the line. Tellier hands off.
Oh, good hit. Domino.
Only 1 yard on the pickup.
Yeah, my initial thought was, boy, he's got some room, and then Domino came up and filled the hole. Strong tackle. Only a 1 yard gain, and it, honestly, as the play developed, I thought it was going to be a 4 or 5 yard gain easy, maybe even longer.
Right. All right, so second out, and go ahead.
I was going to say he starts the half the way he ended the first half or played the first half.
All right, second down and 8.5 or 9 for Braintree. Tellier looking to pass, fires, complete to it's going to be close to a first down. I think he might be a little short. Gets up to about the 39.
Yeah, Bush had good coverage, and he was trying to rip the ball out, and both guys, I guess, played it pretty well. The receiver did a nice job protecting the ball, and brings up 3rd and 1 here. But very tight coverage for Bush. It's been tight coverage all night for the secondary, and the few times that Braintree has thrown the ball.
Yeah, I think that's third pass attempt, 4th maybe.
Yeah,
not many. Yeah, not many at all. 3rd down and a yard to go for the Womps. Hand off. It's a first down by Francioso Johnson. He got over the line, gets to the 41, but he was hit there right away. And a first down for Braintree.
Yeah, that was Falzone coming up from, well, today he's playing more of a hybrid linebacker safety spot because Braintree's more of a running team. But, yeah, Falzone came up, and, boy, whether he's running the ball or playing defense, he hits people pretty hard.
Hand off to Francioso Johnson.
Oh.
Pick up to the 44.
Yeah, it was a pretty good gain. Domino, Falzone, and Florio Souza were all in on the tackle, though. Well, 3 yards.
3 yards,
yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
2nd down and 7.
I heard the Walpole coach say too much, and I was like, oh, what did he get, 5? No, he only got 3.
Second down for Braintree. Hand off to Johnson, Franciosa Johnson. He gets
Brooks, 43.
43. Okay, yeah, Brooks, yeah. Up to the 47. Pickup of 3. 3rd down and about 4. Matthew Marmel in the backfield for comes in for Braintree. Actually, he's a tight end here. Evan Hong comes over to the right. And off to Franciosa Johnson. Runs into people, still on his feet, gets the 1st down into Walpole territory to about the 45 of Walpole. Pickup of about 8, but there might be a flag.
There's a flag on the far side.
Oh, yeah.
That's like in the area of illegal procedure, offsides, legal motion, all that stuff.
Right. Nope.
Picking it up.
Picking it up.
Coaches do not like that.
So it is a 1st down for Braintree at the Walpole 45.
Braintree kind of getting off to the same start they had in the 1st quarter. A couple 1st downs, very methodical, 4 yards, 5 yards. Deep pass.
Tellier
Got
back.
him. Got
It's
him.
going deep. Overthrows Evan Huang.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you put them to sleep, right? Run,
Right.
run.
Yeah.
Then you do the fake, and I could see, is it Wong, 12?
Huang, yeah.
Wong?
Yep.
I could see him breaking free as Walpole's back line kind of bought the fake. I mean, why wouldn't they? They've been running all game.
Right.
But they weren't able to get it on target.
They've targeted him a couple of times, and it's just been overthrown, I think, both times to him. 2nd and 10 for Braintree.
Offside.
All right, they'll move it back 5 yards.
Was that a mock cheer from the Walpole coaches?
I think it was.
Yay! You finally
Back to
saw it.
midfield. 2nd and 15 for the blue and white.
I mean, if they didn't see that one, I don't think they're in the run profession.
Right, yeah. There's the snap. Handoff. Going around the corner and knock, boom, out of bounds at the Walpole 43. Pickup of 7.
Yeah, it was a good game, but Jay McKenzie came up and really laid the shoulder pads on him.
It was Greavy with the carry.
Good job not gloating or standing over the kid. I mean, he gave him a quick look, but you don't want to get that taunting penalty.
Right, yep.
So
3rd down and about 8 for Braintree.
screen.
Tellier back
No?
to back. Fires incomplete through the hands of Evan Huang this
Yeah.
time.
Farrell with the pressure. He hit him right as he released it. That really wasn't much of a factor. I think he got the ball to
Right.
his intended target, but it went through his hands, and a little bit of a break for Walpole.
All right, it brings
mean-
up a 4th down. It
Just
was-
like Walpole, the quarterback's the punter.
Right. All right. Tyne and shot kick. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, caught a break there.
Yeah. They're going to mark it at the 25 of Walpole.
Yeah, just like the first drive of the first quarter. A couple first downs for Braintree, and then the drive stalls.
Yeah, Walpole's defense comes up again. Walpole will start from their own 25-yard line. Hand off to foul zone, going around the right side.
Maybe 3?
Yeah. Yep, 2. Looks like they're only going to give him 2 on that, yeah. Second down and a long 7-shot 8. Yeah, we'll give him the 3.
Collins, no targets tonight yet.
No, he hasn't been. Kilroy back, running, looking, and ooh, he's going to get dropped. He gets back to the
Flag on the play. I mean, O'Brien seemed to think it was on Braintree. I saw him kind of pointing backwards downfield. Boy, Kilroy, he almost got his head taken off
right.
there.
I know, he was hit high. And it will be against Braintree. Face mask. Unintentional, I guess. 5-yard penalty comes up to the 29. Second and about 6. Kilroy keeping it. Close to a first down. Be about a yard short, I think. He gets up to the 34.
Which would give him a first down, so 33? No? Okay, so 7 yards there, or is that what you had?
I had 5, I think, from the 29. All right, third down and a yard to go for Walpole on their own.
They didn't change the clock on the penalty. That was my confusion.
Oh, okay.
I never blame myself.
Well, the scoreboard now has got fourth down. I know it's only third.
Domino up the middle. That looks like a first down.
Yep.
It's a 2-yard
Yep.
plunge. They would call that a plunge.
No, that was a domino on the carry. Out to the 37.
Well, that allows Walpole to take off a little bit more clock.
Clock still running. 4:11 left in the third quarter. Walpole on top, 14-0. Kilroy under center. Passing, rolling to his right, looking
Nice.
complete.
He could go.
He's going all the way. See you later.
I tell you, he had two. We had one taken away earlier when he had his helmet taken off. Good play by Kill. Uh-oh, penalty. Oh, Brian.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, my goodness. Twice he's had a TD taken away from him. Wow, he took off.
Yeah, he
They're going
did.
to find him a little bit more.
Right.
Where has he been hiding? Him and
Braintree
Collins.
dodges on a bullet there.
What a duo, him and Collins.
Yeah. What is the penalty for?
I tell you, when Kilroy was rolling out, there was a Braintree defender who actually did a good job and was able to force Kilroy to sprint to the sideline. And I think the Walpole defender blocking him was just trying to hang on. And
Right.
I don't think the coaches agreed with the call, but sometimes when you see that guy, he's between you and the quarterback, you might give him a little tug or something, but I'd have to see a replay.
Comes all the way back to the 20, so it must have been a
Another
spot
big
foul.
penalty.
Yeah, huge. So this will be third and 24? 24? Third and almost 28. Kilroy airing it out. Down the sideline, he's got Collins, incomplete.
Uh-oh, who's down? Kilroy? Did he just get late hit?
There's no flag there.
He didn't look like he had a lot of pressure on him.
No.
Will we see the freshman? Let's see if Kilroy's okay
Yeah.
first.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think it isn't Kilroy.
No, it's
No.
Elise Lee.
Okay.
So, no, it wasn't a late hit.
Right.
I couldn't tell. You couldn't see the number, and I didn't see Kilroy anywhere.
Right, yeah. He was over. It must have been on the side because I just saw him coming back in. So we have a second and 23. Second and 23.
Elise Lee, as I've mentioned multiple times tonight, playing left tackle, playing fullback, playing linebacker, playing everywhere.
I stand corrected. It's second and 27 for Walpole. Kilroy looking.
Little screen.
Tosses complete to Falzone. Falzone's got running room. Gets up to the 30.
32.
Looks like 30.
10 yards.
Yeah.
He got hit pretty hard at the end of that play, too.
Third down for Walpole. And it's going to 18. Third and 18, it looks like. McKenzie and Collins split left. Kilroy back. He's looking, firing incomplete. I think he was looking for Collins, but Collins had fallen.
Well, pass was he kind of fell because he stopped to try to catch the pass that was behind him. So
Yeah. So it'll bring up a fourth punting situation. Is this Walpole's first punt?
No. Kilroy has punted a couple times.
Okay.
First 2 drives, matter of fact.
Oh, right.
If not,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, just oh wow. O'Brien with that 63-yard TD catch.
I
but
know.
There was a hold on the play, and boy, O'Brien
3
twice
holding
tonight has been in
penalties.
the end
Right,
zone.
he has, yeah. I know. Kilroy getting to punt. The snap. He gets it off. Franciosa Johnson at the... Oh, no, it wasn't. It's 15. Daniel O'Shea. He gets it up to the Braintree 38, 39.
Will Domino on the tackle. Tell you, if I saw that Falzone won player of the week or something like that in the Herald or Globe. One of those two.
Right,
They Domino's to me the player of the night tonight.
right.
Easily
Yeah.
a dozen tackles, 2 touchdowns. Really doing a good job.
All right, Braintree comes up to the line of scrimmage. Fake. Tellier looking. He's going to keep it. He's running. He gets up to the 45 of Braintree. Pickup of 6.
Is there a flag? Yep.
Oh. That's in the backfield. Looks like holding offense. So that'll negate his 6-yard run. It will bring it back to the Braintree 30. First and about 17. Reverse and a handoff. They tried that earlier and went nowhere, and this one didn't go anywhere either.
Again, it's the discipline. You got to stay home, and they did.
Yeah.
On the left end down here, Farrell, number 3, Shane Hurley, just staying disciplined on this misdirection.
No gain on the play. Second and 20. Tellier being chased. Look, fires. Complete. Hit right away at the 38-yard line.
I have to tell you, T.J. Farrell is unblockable. I mean, he forced Tellier to scramble because he had quick penetration, but Tellier did a good job still finding his guy on the left sideline. But again, tight coverage, good tackle, held him to not a first down.
Pickup. No, it's only a pickup of 6.
Yep.
Third down and 13, it looks like. Tellier back to pass again. Avoids the rush. Throws behind Huang. He was looking for Huang again, and that was behind him. And it'll bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Womps.
Juan must be saying, just get me in stride for once, will
Right,
you?
yeah.
Throw it over my head, behind
Yeah,
me. You got me
right.
killed by Domino on that play.
Yeah.
That time, Joe Civello had the pressure. Looked like a little stunt up the middle. And that caused the Braintree quarterback to throw a little bit off target.
All right. Tellier to punt. Tyne and Falzone back for Walpole. Tyne at the 30. Falzone at the 36. High snap.
Ooh.
Line drive taken by Falzone. Stays on his feet, 35, 40. 45 going out of bounds at the 47 of Walpole, it looks like. And that's where Walpole will take over.
Where the punt returners, Tyne and Falzone, have done a good job coming up to get the ball, making the catch. Some good returns.
There.
Let's see if Walpole can create some separation here.
Right.
Put this game a little bit more in doubt.
Is that another flag? No, okay. They're going to mark it at the 45 of Walpole. 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves. Falzone with it. A big hole. He's to the 40. Going down the right side at 35-30. Knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line, maybe. The 30-yard line.
Wow, he was, hold on, way back. 29?
29. No, 20.
26 yards on that?
24. So 26 and...
They've been running right a lot, but the left side of the line did a good job on that time. Knee. Left guard, Florio Souza. Got the I formation fumble. Uh-oh.
Kilroy still on his feet. Still on his feet. He gets up to the about the 30-yard line.
Coaches are saying Braintree was, the D-line was offside because center snapped the ball, but they were lucky to avoid the turnover, especially with the no call. So Kilroy with just a yard on that one. That play was dead on arrival, just kind of a broken play from the beginning.
And that ends the third quarter at the 33. And that will end the third quarter here at Turco Field. Walpole still holding on to a 14-0 advantage. With the ball marching down the field, they're going left to right now.
Yeah, weren't able to create any separation there. I thought they controlled the quarter, but touchdown called back. Still playing good defense, though.
Yeah. There's a carryover from last week against Brook. Actually, like you've said,
Milton.
Two of those losses, right? Yeah, 2 of those losses were.
The Milton game was
close.
interesting because Milton did kind of drive the ball up and down the field, but Walpole made them earn every yard. And then, when it came time to, 3rd and 4th down deep in Walpole territory, they were able to come up with big play after big play.
Yeah. All right, 2nd down and 9 for Walpole. The officials are discussing something. He's going to come over and talk to the Braintree sideline. Oh, no, I just said, we're ready. Kilroy rolling left. Looking, incomplete.
Yeah, I just wasn't able to get up there that time. Those are hard when you're running against your your natural throwing motion.
Right. 3rd down and 9 for the Timberwolves.
Again, Max Collins, no targets tonight. He's been probably their best threat on the outside all year.
I know. He's been, and he's had receptions in every game.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Walpole coming up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Pitch left to foul zone. He cuts up. He's tripped up, gets to the 29. Pickup of 4. Bring up a 4th down and about 5. They are going to go for it. Kilroy under center. Looking.
He's got room,
Gonna
though.
run for it. He might have
Definitely
got
has
it.
it.
Looks like
Nice
he got
job.
it. Stays in bounds at the 20-yard line. 19. I think they're going to mark it on the 19.
Yeah, I think Kilroy saw that he had the space once he turned the corner. So I think he took that path versus trying to throw the ball. But good recognition there.
Well, yeah.
Keeps the clock moving, keeps the drive going.
Walpole with
If Walpole puts
another
a score
set
up
of
here,
downs. Yep.
I mean, I don't see Braintree's offense the way from what we've seen tonight,
Right.
being able to come back from that.
Yeah. Kilroy hands to foul zone. Foul zone cutting around the left. And he will get a few yards. Gets to about the
Yeah, I don't see him
18.
getting any? 1?
Yeah, it looks like no, they haven't moved him yet. To the 16. So pickup of 3 as far as I can tell. Second down for Walpole. High snap. They hand it to foul zone.
slipped.
He slips at the 15.
Another 3?
Yeah. Actually, I only have him for 1 on that. So 3rd down and about 6 for Walpole. Timberwolves come up to the line. And a whistle. Timeout Walpole with 8:41 left in regulation. Walpole still on top thanks to a couple of second quarter touchdowns by Will Domino. His first was a 7-yard run. And about 7 minutes later, he pulled in a 6-yard scoring pass from Corey Kilroy. Aiden Feeney converted both of the extra points, and that's where we stand. Walpole 14-0 with 8:41 left in regulation. Walpole looking to even their record at 3-3. Braintree with a loss tonight would also be 3-3.
I mean, I almost see a little value in just running the ball again on this one, getting the clock rolling. You're going to have a 4th down, which you're going to go for.
Yep.
I mean, depending how close you get it, you might even decide to try the field goal. It wouldn't surprise me if they ran the ball.
No, not at
with
all.
2 downs to play with.
Yeah. In motion is Domino.
Nope.
Heads upfield. Fires complete.
Brian trying to get him his touchdown.
Yeah.
I think he's down to the 9, 6 yards. That's pretty close.
Yep.
That's pretty close. Looks like they're going to measure. No? Yeah, they're going to measure.
Yeah. Just,
That's a good
just
safe
over
play.
the 10.
That's
yeah.
a really good safe play. Yep.
They will measure this. It will be close. They will stretch the chains. And it's a first down. New set of downs for the Timberwolves.
Where'd the students go?
I was wondering that myself. All of a sudden, that brigade over in the top right corner has disappeared, unless they've intermingled with their parents, heaven forbid.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 for Walpole. 1st and goal, actually, from the 9. Foul zone, dumped at about the 6. Second down and goal from the 6. That Blue Thunder rebelling against the opposition.
Got them all in.
Yeah, the Thunder rolling across the field.
O'Brien gets his TD. No.
Knocked away. Third down and goal from the 6. Little more than 7.5 minutes in regulation here. And in this Bay State Conference Herget Division matchup. Foul zone with it. He's in.
He's definitely in. Yep, touchdown.
Andrew foul zone. His 7th touchdown of the year. This time from 6 yards out.
Falzone's finally saying, hey, Domino, my turn. That might have been, according to my unofficial stats, it might have been 100 yards as well for the game.
A good follow-up to after last week's game. Feeney getting ready for the extra point. The kick is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. Walpole up 21-0 now.
What a nice drive by the Timberwolves.
Right. Yep.
featuring mostly running.
Right. Yeah.
Kilroy converted a key third or fourth down. I think it was a third down and
Right.
6 or 7 on a
Yeah.
scramble.
And he got
Falzone
10. Yeah.
has run the ball quite a bit on this drive.
What did you have for Falzone? I've got him at exactly 100.
I was 17 for 99,
Yep.
but I'm glad to give him the yard.
Once again, we are right on together. Two brilliant minds here in the press box. Here's the
With our
kick.
abacuses.
Taken at the 7. Franciosa Johnson, a flag coming in.
It's a hold.
He got up to about the 28, but it will come back.
That back judge is a little flag happy tonight
Right.
on the special teams.
And they're going to mark it back to the 16 to the 15-yard line. We'll mark it, and Braintree will start back at their 15 with 7 minutes, 21 seconds left in regulation. All right, first down for Braintree. Tellier gets it, looking, firing over the middle. Intercepted by
Falzone.
Walpole will take over on their 33-yard line. As Andrew was right there, Johnny on the spot for that. Harry Murphy certainly getting his exercise running down the field with the camera.
I think he runs a 4.5, 4.540. He's the fastest cameraman in town, let me tell
you. We have to give a little plug here. Harry's brother Danny is a sophomore quarterback, backup quarterback on the team for Walpole this year. So it is at the 34-yard line. 34, yep.
Well,
Kilroy back
going
to
for
pass.
broke.
Looking, going long.
Go Brian!
Oh,
no.
just beyond his reach.
O'Brien. They want to give him that TD.
Right. Sean has lost 2 of them so far, and because of penalties, and they are looking for him.
I'll say at a minimum, it's good to see him emerge a little bit. I mean, I wasn't here last week. I don't know if he was involved, but I would say his involvement has been lighter, all right, than Collins and Falzone, and he's been coming alive more and more. I don't know what we have for season stats for him, but no, I think they're going to absolutely need him as the schedule gets tougher and they go into the playoffs. And boy, he has shown me something tonight. So.
Yeah, he did have 4 receptions for 92 yards last week.
Okay, see, I wasn't here last week, so obviously that changed last week a little bit.
Falzone with the handoff.
He's got some room.
He's good. Down, first down, inside the 20, inside the 15. I think they're going to mark it at the 16-yard line. 17, I think. Pickup of 17 on that play, so that definitely puts him over 100 yards.
You can see Braintree hands on hips, a little dejected. I mean, I don't see their offense scoring more than a touchdown or 2 at the most, if any. If any.
Kilroy going to keep it. He's going around. Boy, he runs into things. He's got people bouncing off him. He must have non-stick him on his sides because nobody can really seem to hold on to him.
He's really strong. I wonder how tall and how much he weighs. He's really strong runner. He does not go down on first contact.
Not at all, no. Pickup of about 7 on that play. Walpole with the ball on the 10. Second down.
That's a pass to McKenzie.
To McKenzie.
Falzone with the
Going
great
around
block.
the corner. 6 points.
All right. That's an easy touchdown pass.
Right. 10 pass, yeah. So Walpole puts it away here, basically. Time of that 7:26, 6:26. So less than 2 minutes after the last touchdown. Walpole comes right back. Second TD pass of the night for Kilroy. Aiden straight through. And Walpole with an basically insurmountable 28-0 lead here with just 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in regulation. It's good to see this offense come through again. You know, they had struggled in the first quarter, big second quarter, kind of struggled a little bit in the third quarter, but then the fourth quarter they've just come back again.
Well, they scored a TD in the third quarter, but got called back by a penalty.
Right,
And,
yep.
I would agree with you with the fact for the games I've seen this year, I feel like the defense has been ahead of the offense most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying to figure out or get in a groove as to what's going to work and how they're going to set up their running and passing game, but they seem to be finding a stride. To me.
Right. Well, they had to, make up for the loss of Hazel.
Yeah.
And it took them a
That
while.
was a big
But
hurt.
now they're going.
That was a big,
big, huge loss.
something to come back from, right?
Here's the kickoff, taken at the 15 by Franciosa Johnson. And he gets up to about the 27, 26. Looks like they're going to go on the 27 of Braintree. And that's where the Womps will take over. All right, Braintree comes up to the line. Around the left side, vaulting over people.
That's Mario
Francioso Johnson, yeah. He gets up to about the 36, it looks like. Pickup of 9 on that play.
Going nowhere.
Yeah.
Farrell. He's a beast on the right end there.
Greavy drop back at the 33. A loss of 3 in that play. Third down and about 4.5.
Farrell again.
And
got him.
He got him. Down he goes at the 25-yard line.
He just beats his guys
He
like
does,
a drum.
right.
I mean, he's got over He's got to have 10 sacks this year already.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, yeah. 4th down for Braintree from their 25 and about 12 to go. 3:34 and counting left in this game.
We'll see if Walpole gets second team O in on this upcoming drive.
Right. Yep, Tyne and
They really haven't been in any games that have allowed for many substitutions. All been close games.
Right. Overtime said they're going to let it roll, and it would be down at the Walpole 22. First and 10 for Walpole.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that I get the names if there's new kids in there. The O-line looks pretty similar. I mean, I see number 59, I believe, Mike Frederick, sophomore, has come into the game. Looks like he's going to play guard or center. And was that the freshman quarterback, number 13?
13 would be
Noah McKenzie.
Noah McKenzie, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he has a couple new backs, Keys and number 29, Sean Moriarty. I think that's who it is. That's Keys.
Keys. He gets up over the 25 to about the 26. Pick up a 4.
Keys is saying thank you for leaving the starting line in for me. I thought I saw number 34, Brandon Law. Yes, playing wide receiver.
Hand off again. Whoa, big hole.
Cormier.
Oh.
Go! Oh!
Down at the 26. That was
48 yards, Cormier. Sean Moriarty, sorry. Sean Moriarty. I don't know where I was getting Cormier.
so he gets down to the 26 of Braintree.
Boy, he took a hard spill at the end, too. I hope he's okay. He's still in the huddle.
48 yards on that?
I had, 46, but
Yeah.
Or 47, actually.
Okay, we'll go with 47.
Sorry
I think that's
Cormier.
Walpole's
It's, Sean
biggest pickup from the line of scrimmage on the ground this year.
Junior Sean Moriarty. There's Keys.
Keys with the ball. He gets down to the 30, to the 23.
See number 61, John DeMuth in the game, and number 62, Dylan McCabe.
Second and about 8 for Walpole. We are under a minute here at Turco Field.
Number
Walpole.
5, Rocco Ferzoco, sorry. He's a kid that got played a couple games last year. I also see number 10, Aiden Carmichael.
There's a handoff to Keys, I think.
Number
Keys, yeah.
68, Jack Belleville.
And that looks like it will probably be the final play of the game as both teams hang it up here. So, Walpole evens the record at 3-3 on the year. Second consecutive shutout. Almost, no, they gave up a touchdown last week, but Only 6 points in the last 2 games, 16 in the last 3 games. So they're really, coming into their own now. They've got Needham next week, Newton at Newton the following week, and those are both very winnable games for Walpole.
Yeah, they have a good opportunity to move to 5-3 and maybe get a home game for the playoffs.
Right. All right, we'll close out the scoring here. Will Domino with 2 second-quarter touchdowns, a 7-yard run, and a 6-yard pass from Corey Kilroy. Andrew Falzone ran it in from 6 yards, and Jay McKenzie took a 10-yard pass, shovel pass from Kilroy. Aiden Feeney with all 4 extra points, and that gives you your final of Walpole 28-0. We'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football. Once again, your final score from Turco Field, Walpole 28, Braintree 0.